Hey Smelleanor! So, this is my healthy breakfast today. I'm sure we can all agree that is the healthiest breakfast there is. But putting that aside, this is the only clue you are getting as to what I've been up to recently. Editing David. Start here. Hi Smelleanor! So the hair's growing back-ish. I can do a thing with it now. I don't know whether it looks good or not though, so let me know. But yes, I've been to Alton Towers. Yay, because I love Alton Towers, it's so good. Oh. Yeah, I get really excited when I go to Alton Towers, as you know, because you came with me last year. So good. So good. This time I went with my flatmate Joanna, my friend Hayley, and my other friend Charlotte. Yes, I'm a pimp going with 3 girls, because, you know, ladies man. Out of the 4 of us, me and Charlotte are the only 2 people that have done rides before, and I was the only one that had been to Alton Towers within the last few years. So they were all out of practice. Joanna and Hayley, completely just no rides ever. Like, what? They're 19, how can they not have done rides ever? 19! Not done rides. They've been missing out totally. So because they've not done rides ever before, I thought, you know what, let's be kind to them, let's not throw them in the deep end, let's not go straight to Smiler, because that would just be stupid. You got to ease them into it. So we went on the Runaway Mine Train first, because I love that. The reason I love the Runaway Mine Train is basically because it's quite a good kiddie ride actually, but it's definitely a kid's ride, and they have the whole all aboard choo choo thing, and I just love how unenthusiastically the staff do the whole all aboard choo choo. So what I like to do is when we're sat in the coaster and the staff go all aboard choo choo, I go yeah choo choo woo, and I proper excite it up and get hyped, and the staff love it, I love it, everyone else on the ride loves it. It's a great time. It adds some comedy to the day. I walk off, the staff are like, have a good day, and I'm like, no, you have a good day. It's great. People hate going to Alton Towers with me. So yeah, we went on Choo Choo. I did my usual antiques, and Joanna, Charlotte and Hayley wanted to kill me afterwards. They were all like arguing between them as to who was going to sit next to me and who was going to like sit next to me on the rest of the rides during the day. They were like, don't want to sit next to David, you sit next to David, you sit next to David. My work was done. We then stepped it up from the Runaway Mine Train and went on to what used to be called Air, which is now Galactica. And all they've done is give you a visual headset thing that you put on and like have this virtual reality thing playing while you go around, so it's as if you're flying through space rather than on the roller coaster. And in my opinion, Air was better before. It was good when you could just glide through the air, like on air. This is why it was called Air, because it was like going through. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's still good. Don't get me wrong. It's still great. It's still well worth it. But it was the longest queue of the day, and it was just better before. It felt more real before. Felt more exciting. But it's still a great ride. I love Air. It's so swooshy. So after the best part of an hour, getting through Air, because Air's right next to Nemesis, so we went over to Nemesis. I thought they're ready for the big leagues now, and Hayley had full on Call the Buzz. Hayley was like, yeah, let's go again, let's do more. Joanna was just keeping her cool. So we went on Nemesis, and the queue time was like 0 minutes. We just walked straight on it. It was great. I love that when that happens. So we walked on Nemesis, went round, and just before we got onto Nemesis, Joanna was like, okay, after this I need to go to the toilet, so well, as soon as we've done this we'll go find news. We were like, yeah, that's cool. We went round on Nemesis, walked straight off, and Joanna was like, let's go again! We did Nemesis twice in about 10 minutes, which I loved. Nemesis is one of my favourites, just like Air. They're all my favourite, okay? Leave me alone. Having done Nemesis twice, we then like needed a bit of a rest. We were getting a bit tired and needed a bit of food, so we had a chill for a few minutes, ate some food, and then we went on, I want to say Rigsaw, but I don't think it is. Blade, it's called Blade, which is hilarious, I have to say, because again, it's a soft ride for like the people that don't like rides and or children type people, and so they go on it and just rock you side to side, and again, I play it up massively, like you know, because I did it to you last time. What I like to do on Blade, because you know how these rides will do that, they start so they go like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then like that. So what I like to do, as soon as it goes like that, I then scream, and scream again. I basically scream all the way through it, like, woo! like, and it's barely moving an inch. People love it. Apart from everyone that sat with me. The whole row of Hayley, Joanna and Charlotte, it was like, we hate you. We hate you so much. But because on Blade, half the rows face that way and half the rows face that way, we're sat here facing that way. So whenever I'm going, woo! I'm looking at the people on the other end, they're looking at me like, what on earth is that guy? But then, 4 other people on the other side started doing the same. So it was awesome. We were wooing to each other. Oh, it was so much fun. I love doing that on rides, just having some banter with some more people. Oh, it's great. Absolutely great. I love Alton Towers. So after the Blade, we were going to go down and try and do either 13 or Rita or Oblivion, that area of the park. But we walked to the Sky Ride, and the queue for the Sky Ride was more people than I'd seen in the park for the entire day. Where had they all come from just to do the Sky Ride? Like, it legitimately is one of the rides. I count it as a ride. Shut up. I can feel you judging me. It's a ride, okay? Shush, everything is a ride. The monorail from the car park to this park, that's a ride, okay? When you're at Alton Towers, you've paid enough money, everything is a ride. So, we saw the queue for the Sky Ride and we're like, nah. So we tried to walk from up top to down bottom, and we got lost in the gardens. But we managed to find our way to the rest of it eventually. Took us a while though. The gardens are kind of there for the grandparents to like wander around while they take their hyperactive children on rides. Like, they're like, okay, go off you go on the rides. We'll be in the gardens. After finding our way through the gardens to where the other rides were, Joanna, the girl who had never done a ride before, who was a little bit worried about going on the Runaway Mine Train and was kind of worried about doing Nemesis, then chimes up, oh, I want to do Smiler. What? You've never done a ride before, and now you want to do Smiler, the one ride that everyone is still a little bit iffy about considering the accident last year. You want to do that, and you started the day on nothing. We're not even sure that we want to do Smiler. It's got 14 loops. I don't know if I could take that. And she's like, oh come on, I've paid all this money, I want to do Smiler. We're like, well, wouldn't you rather do, you know, Oblivion? The one that, you know, no one's lost their legs on yet. And she's like, oh, I don't like the vertical drop. It's like, you want to do Smiler, yet you can't do Oblivion? You want to do 14 vertical drops rather than 1. It's like, well, they're loops, so I'd rather do Smiler. I just can't do the whole vertical drop. Where's your logic, woman? I really don't understand it. I still don't understand it. But we walked over to, because Oblivion and Smiler were opposite each other, so Hayley and Charlotte were definitely going to do Oblivion. And so we walked over to where it is, and I saw Smiler and I was like, okay, it's not how I pictured it, so yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, I'll go on Smiler with you. So me and Joanna went on Smiler, while Hayley and Charlotte went on Oblivion. I've never been more worried going on a ride. I don't know why, because obviously, like, they've improved it massively, they've made it so much more safer, that's not a sentence. They've made it loads safer. It's probably the safest ride in the country, in the world at the moment, because they'll be, like, incredibly uptight on safety there. So, I shouldn't have been, like, worried. But I was, because you can't get that little bit out of your mind. And we're queuing up for 40 minutes, and oh my word, the music is insane. Like, it sends you loopy. It's this type of stuff. Yeah, it's got this on loop the whole time, and you're queuing up in a cage underneath the ride, so you're seeing the ride going round, and people looping all over the place, and this is playing, and you've got the screens doing all the crackly weird stuff to kind of creep you out of it. It's all brilliant, but it doesn't half, like, make you anxious, and, like, ooh, but also really excited, like, ooh, I don't know what they are, like, what was that, but that's how you feel, that's the only way I can describe it. But we came for like half an hour, and we get into the room, give our bags over, and then we're in the queue again where you can see the ride, and they're about to put you into the lanes, and they send the people ahead of us, and they're like, oh, how many are you? We're like, 2, and we're like, yeah, front row over there please, and we're like, oh my days. I'm like, Joanna, what have you got me into? You've got me on the front row of the Smiler. I can't believe how we managed to get front row. Like, really, we're just pushing fate too much here. I wish I had my phone on me so I could like text my last goodbyes to people. I was really worried, but I was also really excited as well. I was like, this is gonna be awesome, this is gonna be awesome, but also, oh my word, I'm gonna die, but oh my word, it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, we then sit down on the next one that comes in. I'm like, Joanna, it's been really nice knowing you. It's like, yeah, you too. I'm like, okay, prepare, and then you just go.
Legs! I've still got legs!
Quite honestly, it's the best ride ever in the world. Ever. The best ride. It is so good, so quick. It does everything a ride should do, unless you want a ride to be relaxing. It doesn't do that. It's got it all. It's so good. It's such a good ride. It's well worth going on. After we'd done Smelleanor, we didn't have time to do anything else, so we had to go. And I was like really gutted that I didn't get to do Oblivion, because Oblivion again is another one of my favourites. I love how it just holds you there at the top, looking over the rest of the park and looking down into the ground, and then you just go. The ride has just dropped. Oh, I love that feeling, because you feel like you're gonna die and then you don't, and that's great. Oblivion's awesome, but Smelleanor was really awesome. But next time I go to Alton Towers, which will be soon hopefully, I will be doing Oblivion and Smelleanor again, and Nemesis and Air, because they're just must-dos. I really want to do 13. I love 13. We didn't get a chance to do 13 or Rita, but they're both really good. Really underrated rides. Actually no, 13 is quite highly rated. But Rita, really underrated. I love Rita. That was our day at Alton Towers. And we had a great time. And I introduced Hayley and Joanna to rides and got them hooked. So they were both really nervous at start, and I helped them through, and now they're absolute ride junkies. Me and Charlotte had a great day visiting rides that we'd done before, and some rides that Charlotte hadn't done before because they weren't there when she was last there. So, you know, we all won, we all had a great day, and yeah, I'm still not quite over it because I love Alton Towers. I'm such a massive child when it comes to Alton Towers. Anyone that doesn't know me, when I get excited, I get very excited. I get like 5-year-old in a candy shop just being told they can have whatever they want. And I have this ritual when I go to Alton Towers, because I'm always driving to Alton Towers. I have an Alton Towers CD in my car that always goes on 10 minutes before you get to Alton Towers, and it's just the Alton Towers remix that you have to play on full blast, windows down, and you arrive at Alton Towers playing that, and you look like you're ready for the day, and you make everybody smile there, and it's awesome, and I can't wait to go again. So that's been what I've been up to, Smelleanor. I hope you've liked hearing about my Alton Towers time. I can't wait till we can next go. I hope you've been good. Like this video if you liked it. If you like anybody, subscribe to see more. We've got more stuff coming. We do Sunday and Wednesday videos. I hope to see you in the next one. High five, guys.